Hello, everyone. Welcome to our summer circle time. Today's letter is the letter G. And all this week, we've been talking about pirates. And one thing that pirates love is gold and looking for treasure. So, letter G is for gold. That's what letter G looks like. And we decorated the letter G in a fun way today. I had some gold confetti, and so I just used that confetti to glue all over the letter G. Now, I realize not everybody has golden confetti, so here's some ideas for you. You might cut out some circles using yellow paper and glue those on to look like pieces of gold, or you might even color with your crayon or marker some gold. So this is what the letter G looks like. And now that we know what letter G looks like, let's talk about the sound that letter G makes. Letter G makes this sound, G, G, G. The sound kind of comes up from your throat. The back of your tongue kind of goes up to the roof of your mouth. Take a look at my mouth, G, G, G. Do you see my throat moving? You try to make that sound, G, G, G. Letter G sounds like you're drinking some water. In fact, I have a pirate cup right here. Do you see the pirate ship? So let's see if we can make the letter G sound and pretend to drink. You ready? G, G, G. That's what letter G says. I have some other fun cups. Let's try to make the letter G sound with this cool Batman cup. What does G say? G, G, G. Good job. How about this Unikitty cup? What does G say? G, G, G. One more. I bet you know what this is. Star Wars, The Mandalorian. And what does letter G say? G, G, G. Well, good job. Very good. That's what letter G sounds like. So here's the hand motion for letter G. Pretend you have a cup. What does G say? G, G, G. Nice work. So now we know what letter G looks like. We know what letter G sounds like. Let's try to write the letter G. We're going to start off by making a letter C. We're going to curve around to the middle and open the gate. It looks like there's a fence and the gate is open. So you're going to come to the middle and open the gate by drawing a line inside. Okay, I'm going to show you that one more time, okay? So make a letter C, but then come to the middle and open the gate. That's an uppercase letter G. For the lowercase g, it always reminds me of a cat. Do you have a cat? If you do, I bet it likes to chase things. I know we had a cat once, and if you rolled a ball on the floor, that cat loved to chase that ball all over the house. Well, we're going to make a ball, and then we're going to make a cat's tail. That's what the lowercase g looks like. I'll show you that again, okay? A ball and a cat's tail. If you cover this part up, it looks like the letter A. So just like A, come back to the top and make a long cat's tail. So this is how you write the letter G. Did you practice writing the letter G? Do it right now. Practice on your paper, or you can even just skywrite. And the lowercase g. Good job. I want to give you a piece of gold. You're working so hard learning your letters. So there you go. You've got one piece of gold for your treasure chest today. Okay, so now we're going to talk about a special sound. It's a sound that pirates make. Arr! You might remember if you watched yesterday's video that AR make that sound. Arr! Well, today we're going to be listening for the beginning sound of some words that have R in them. So take a look at this. So it doesn't matter that you don't know how to read these words because we are going to be looking at the beginning sounds. So the first picture shows a scar. The little girl, maybe she got scratched when she fell down, but she has a scar on her arm. So listen to the word scar. Scar. What was the beginning sound that you heard? S. Now, what letter makes that sound? It kind of sounds like a snake. S. Letter S makes the sound S. Now, look down at the bottom of this page and see if you can find a word that starts with the letter S. There's only one, and it's the purple one. This word starts with the letter S. So even though we don't know how to read this word, maybe, we can still figure out where it goes using the first letter. But I think we can read it. Let's give it a try. S-c-ar. Scar. That word is scar. Let's take a look at the next word. This is a harp. What letter does harp start with? Is made by the letter H. So there's only one word that has an H. It's the yellow one. So let's try to read this word. Harp. Harp. Nice work. The next picture shows a farm. What letter says f? That's the letter F. Can you find a word at the bottom that has an F at the beginning? It's the blue one. Now let's read this word. Arm. Farm. Let's do the next one. This is the picture of a candy bar. B, b, b. What letter makes that sound? B, b, b. Letter B. The orange word has a B, so this word must be B. R. Bar. Okay, the next one is ooh, sticky, icky, tar. T, t, t. What letter says t, t, t? That's letter T, and the pink rectangle has a T. So let's read this word. T-ar, tar. The last picture shows a yard. Now, what letter makes the y sound? That's the letter Y. And I see the last word has a Y, so let's move it over and read it. Y-ard. Yard. Well, you did a great job helping me find those words and put them where they go or where they went. I'm going to give you a piece of gold. You have another treasure for your treasure box. Okay, now we're going to do some math. And for math today, I'm going to be teaching you the names of some coins. The first coin is brown, and it's called a penny. Can you say penny? Penny. Good job. The next coin is called a nickel. Can you say nickel? Nickel. Good work. The next coin is called a dime. Can you say dime? Dime. Nice work. The last coin is called a quarter. Can you say quarter? Quarter. Okay, now I want you to find the coin that I say. Can you find the penny? There's the penny. Can you find the nickel? There's the nickel. Can you find the dime? I see the dime. Can you find the quarter? There's the quarter. Now it's your turn to tell me the names of the coins. What's the name of this coin? Penny. What's the name of this coin? Nickel. What's the name of this coin? Dime. And what's the name of this coin? Quarter. You did a great job. And you can get that treasure printable, that treasure box with those coins. And I'll put the link below so you can know where. Okay, now on to our art for today. Actually, I'm sorry, music and movement is next. And I do have a song for us. It's not my song, so we're only going to listen to a tiny bit, but I'll put the link below so you can hear the whole thing today for your music and movement time. Let's get ready to sing. So stand up if you'd like to. This song is called Pirates Looking for Treasure. Watch the person on the screen so you'll know what to do.
Ahoy there, pirates! We're pirates looking for treasure in any kind of weather. Get your telescopes out, look about. We're going to turn the island inside out. Great job, pirates. How about we be creeping pirates? We're pirates, shh, looking for treasure in any kind of weather. Shh, get your telescopes out, look about. We're going to turn the island inside out. Shh.
Okay, so I'm going to put the link below so you can finish that song. It's really cool. You're going to be a scary pirate. You're going to dance and you're going to be a tired pirate at the end. Now on to our art project. We are going to make a treasure map. Let's head to the art table. For our art project today, we're going to be making a treasure map. Now I'll put the link below so that you can print this treasure map out if you'd like, but don't worry if you don't have a printer. I'm going to also show you how you can make a treasure map very simply. So you can just take a white piece of paper. Maybe you want to draw a treasure chest. You can draw some little dotted lines. Maybe some water over here. How about an island right here with a tree on it? Maybe you'd even like to draw a skull with some bones. It'll be a happy skull. There you go. So you can make a simple map. You don't have to have the printable. But if you do have the printable, this is what you're going to do first. You are going to tear the ends of the paper. You're not going to use scissors because you want this to look like an old treasure map. So when you tear it like this, it makes the ends really jaggedy. Now, if tearing like this is difficult for you, don't worry about this step. Okay, so I'm just going to quickly tear all four sides of my treasure map to make it look super old. But the next thing I'm going to do is going to make it look even more super old. I'm going to take it and crumble it up like trash. Then I'm going to open it back up and smooth it out. Wow, it does look really old now. The next thing I'm going to do is paint this treasure map. I have a paintbrush and I have some water in my jar, just a little bit. I'm not going to use paint though, I'm going to be using coffee. So if the grown-up at your house drinks coffee, you can put just a little bit of the coffee into the water. Now, if you don't have coffee, you can also use tea. This is just a used tea bag. I'll show you how to use that next. But right now, we're going to just mix the coffee and water and paint the treasure map. Wow, this does make it look like the paper is super old. Okay, now here at the top, I'm going to show you how to use that tea. So all you have to do is take a used tea bag, squeeze it out just a little bit, and just pat it onto the paper. See? It works just fine. Now, the next thing you need to do is let this dry. So let this dry until it's completely dry, and then you can use it to find some treasure around your house. I'll come around now and show you one that is dry, and we'll read a story today. So here's a treasure map that's completely dry. It does look like an old treasure map that you found. So have fun with this. This was a pretty cool art project for today. Now we're going to read a story, and this story is called Pete the Cat and the Treasure Map by James Dean. Captain Pete looks across Cat Cove. The sun is sparkling on the water. It's a beautiful day for an adventure. Something flies toward Captain Pete's ship. It's a parrot. Squawk, says the parrot. She gives Captain Pete a crumpled piece of paper. What is it? Asks First Mate Callie. Captain Pete looks at the paper. There's a long trail that leads to an X. It's a treasure map, he says. Treasure, says First Mate Callie. Where? On Secret Island, says Captain Pete. Let's go, says First Mate Callie and the crew. Treasure! Swoosh, splash! Captain Pete steers the ship through the big waves. The salty wind pushes the sails. The ship is going really fast. Good job, mateys, says Captain Pete. We'll be there in no time. Uh-oh, Captain Pete spoke too soon. He spies something coming toward them. What is it? Asked First Mate Callie. A giant arm reaches up and splashes the water. It makes a wave that crashes down on Pete's boat. Kerr splash! Squawk! Cries the parrot. Arr! Yells the crew. Kerr splash! Another arm comes crashing down. The crew is scared, but not Captain Pete. He knows that the monster isn't trying to scare them. He's rocking a cool beat. Captain Beat takes out his guitar and strums. The monster rises out of the water. The crew takes cover, but the monster stops when he hears Pete playing. He nods his head along. He's not a scary sea monster. He's an awesome sea drummer. Rock on, says Captain Pete. Thanks, booms the monster. Oh no, Captain, shouts First Mate Callie. A big storm is coming. Batten down the hatches, says Captain Pete. Everyone gets ready for the storm. The waves toss the ship, but the crew is brave. Captain Pete has an idea. Hey there, friend, he yells to the sea monster. We need some help. The monster grabs the ship with his giant arms and gives it a great big boost. The ship moves right through the storm. Hooray, shouts the crew as the monster swims up to the boat. Thanks, friend, yells Captain Pete. No problem, booms the monster. Land ho, yells First Mate Callie, pointing out over the sea. All the pirates rush to take a look. It's Secret Island, says Captain Pete. On the beach, their buddy Grumpy Toad is waiting with a glittering pile of treasure. Ahoy, mateys, you got my map, Grumpy Toad says. Treasure is no fun if you can't share it with your friends. The crew is so happy, they do catwheels in the sand. Thanks, Grumpy Toad, they shout. I think we're missing something, says Captain Pete. Let's have some music. What a great idea, says Grumpy Toad. The pirates load all the treasure onto the ship. Captain Pete takes out his guitar and strums, but something is still missing from his song. Our drummer, Captain Pete says as the sea monster pops his head above the waves. Would you like to join my crew? Aye, booms the monster. Rock on, says Pete, as the monster joins in a rockin' pirate tune. Captain Pete's crew is complete. All the pirates sing, yo ho, ho, a pirate's a life for us. You want to sing that too? Yo ho, a pirate's life for us. Well, you need another piece of gold because you were a great listener today. Look at all the gold you got. Don't forget that letter G says what? G, g, g. I'll see you next time, everybody. G, g, goodbye.